Okay, I'm just going to do a quick recap of my last round. Played 9 holes at Bonita Golf Club on, I think it was Thursday or Friday. Um, got there early, 6:30. Went straight to the first tee. No warm up, so I can't complain given that I didn't really warm up. Not really surprised. Shot 4 over. It's about average for what I do for 9 holes there. Um, the great part is the 67 greens in regulation. Something I struggle with always is fairways, greens, putting, scrambling, pretty much everything. Um, Failed to get up and down, not once, which my chipping and pitching were great, but 2.11 putts per hole. 19 putts in 9 holes is not going to cut it. I'll just go through each hole real quick. Starting at 10, if I could figure out how to put video into this. I took a little bit of video on the course, but I had a couple guys behind me that were playing quick, so I didn't want to waste too much time with the camera. Actually hit a decent shot off the first tee. Played hybrid 240. It's downhill, so usually it's only about a 215, 220 club. Missed the fairway to the right. Didn't have a great lie. Hit 9-iron fat to only 116 yards. I think I only had 135 in uphill. And then pitched it pretty close. Pitched it to about 8 feet. And then missed the putt. Completely misjudged the speed and blew it 3 feet past, but I was able to make the putt coming back. So opened up with a bogey. And then next hole, played 7-iron. This one plays maybe a little downhill. Looks more downhill than it really is, but hit it, pushed it out to the right, still hit the green. I had about 22 feet for a birdie and just completely misjudged the speed again. Blew it past. Had the camera set up just past the hole and actually hit the camera coming back. So it probably would have been more of a 3-foot putt coming back, but still made it 2-putt par. Still 1 over. Green in regulation. Normally, I don't know. This is usually a pretty straightforward hole, but I have trouble hitting this green. I've been over here. I've been up here. So I was pretty happy just hitting the green anywhere. 12, I believe it's a par 5. Played a little army golf. Went right, then went left, then went right. Hit my drive, completely blocked it out to the right, hit these trees. Only got about 250 on it. And then walking up to my ball, it was completely blocked. I had no line to the green at all because I had a tree right in front of me. So tried to play it out to here and just caught it off the toe with a punched 5-iron, turned it over. Almost ended up on the tee box over here. That was maybe 110 out, hit full lob wedge to about 18, 20 feet, 2-putt par. Can't complain. Let's see, 13. 13's a dog leg left. I can't play anything more than a hybrid here because 3-wood or driver, if I miss, I'm going to end up on this green or worse. Hit a good shot. It looks like it's in the trees, but it's not. It's just on the left side rough. And then hit another fat 9-iron. Only about 115 yards short of the green. Hit a great pitch on with my sandwich to about 5 feet, and then just didn't make the putt. Kind of the story of the day is that I didn't make a single putt. 2-putted, bogey. So now I'm 2 over after 4. Not a bad pace for, again, no warm up and just being a roughly 10 to 12 handicap. So move on to 14, easily the worst hole. Went to play a quote-unquote safe shot and hit the hybrid, hit it thin, and put it right into, there's a little creek bed that goes through here, and just duffed it straight into there. Took a drop just short of it, hit 3-wood, hit it solid, but blocked it out to the right, hit these trees, and they were kind enough to kick it out into the fairway. Had about 100 yards in, hit full lob wedge, Stuck it to about 5 feet, and again didn't make the putt. Two putt for a double bogey. So now I'm 4 over after 5, and um, just trying to keep it together mentally here, because I was expecting to be 4 over after 9, and I'm already getting there after the 14th hole. 15, very short par 3. It was only playing about 125 yards. So I figured I hit a full 52-degree gap wedge. My pitching wedge, I'm not comfortable taking yardage off of clubs. I'd rather take the lower club and just hit it hard. And completely de-lofted it and sailed it, probably turned it into a pitching wedge, and hit it deep, 137 yards. I think it's the furthest I've ever hit a gap wedge. To 30 feet, can't expect to make that putt. Almost did. Had a tap in for par. Let's see, next hole, 16, trying to play safe at 3-wood and completely fanned it out to the right. Hit a decent distance, but it was kind of downhill, 250. The approach shot was probably the toughest shot I had of the day. It was about 4 inches below my feet in twigs. Had to go up a hill, over tall trees, and onto a green where some old guy was just decided he was going to practice over there, so he didn't see me. And hit a career shot, just stuck it on the green, about 30 feet past the pin, a 2-putt par, and I was feeling great after that hole. 17, hit a 4 hybrid, anything longer, and I bring this water into play. Had about 160 to the pin, and hit just a fantastic 8-iron. Tried to hit a draw to give a little extra yardage. Hit it to about 12 feet and just barely missed the putt. 2-putt par again. 18, hit a great 3-wood. 267 straight. Almost took the water completely out of play. Had about 220 to the flag. Hit a solid 4 hybrid. Even turned it over a bit, but just didn't get any distance on it. Only hit one about 212. Had about 40-footer for eagle, and it was a little tricky because I'd go uphill and then down, and I'd figure I'd put it just to the top of the slope and let the hill take it back down to the hole, and hit it just a fraction softer than I really needed to, and it just kind of hung up at the top of the hill. Left myself with a about 15-footer coming downhill for birdie and just barely missed it. Had a tap in for par, but a 3-putt par on the last was pretty disappointing. But overall, 4 over. I'm okay with that where I'm at now. Again, really excited about the greens and regulation, but the putting was just so bad. Kid didn't get up and down a single time, and that's not going to get me to scratch anytime soon. Let's see. So this is for all. I only have 6 rounds in here, but the first 2 rounds were at Torrey Pines. That I think I shot 91 and 95 or something like that. So might be a little inflated, but compared to a scratch golfer, I am losing 9 strokes just in between short game and putting. 9. That's bad, especially putting. So this is where I need to spend probably 70% of my practice. Off the tee and approach, they could improve a little bit, but I need to get these down below 2 strokes before I'm really going to worry about my tee shots and my approach shots. Compared to even a 25 handicap, I am losing almost a stroke putting. I feel like I'm probably around a 10 realistically right now, and maybe an 11. I'm gaining strokes to a 10 handicap off the tee and approach, losing half a stroke short game. That's not a big deal, but still 3.25 strokes putting to a 10 handicap. This is where I'm really hurting myself. To a 5, my approach shots are about a 5 handicap level. Tee shots about the same, and it's just short game. And here, especially putting, look at that, still 4 strokes to a 5 handicap. So, anyways, that's kind of where my game's at now. I have 6 rounds in here too, just 9 holes. I played Bonita a week before. But yeah, these might be inflating my stats a little bit. This is a tough course that I just was not prepared to play. Um, but yeah, hit all-time record for greens regulation and almost all-time worst for putting. But yeah, like 2.1, 1.7, 2.2. I mean, a scratch golfer is going to be around 1.6, 1.7. Scrambling, I mean, my best day was still under 40% or under 50%. Scratch golfer is probably 70, 60, 70% here. Fairways, it's if I can get 40 to 50% of my fairways, I'm pretty happy. I feel like I can get myself out of trouble. But so yeah, that's where I'm at for my quest for scratch. I definitely got a ton of work to do. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm at, and I'll try to do these recaps after every round, and everyone can kind of keep up with where I'm at. So if for my golfing buddies out there, if you have some advice based on what you saw, I'm definitely open to suggestions. Anyways, catch you later.